So just a little disclaimer. These are just my take on issues or, theories or, just random things that pop in my mind. So, I'm not trying to be the ambassador for the woman delegation. I'm not ready for that type of pressure. It's just my take on certain things. So, just really adhere to that. But today's topic is, feeling needed in a relationship. Is it important? Of course. Is it needed? Of course. There's no better feeling than feeling needed by someone. It can spark a motivation inside somebody to continue to keep trying and keep pushing and keep doing all those things, especially when they know that, their efforts are needed to sustain whatever. But I think a big thing, which really does need to be understood and probably addressed with a lot of people, is understanding really what your partner needs from you. Because a lot of times people get stuck in this, this realm of what I'm giving you should be enough. I hear you. And, that may work for somebody else. But if you have a partner, male or female, that is actively telling you, I appreciate what you do. Awesome. Amazing. But this is what I need from you. And I'm more so not talking about, monetarily. I'm talking about the other things that a lot of people struggle with, especially, this newer generation, is like intimacy. If your partner is telling you, I want more intimacy, in our relationship, or I want, more PDA. I want you to hold my hand when we're outside, or, I want to sit and have conversations and talk. I want to cuddle. I want to, for us to really learn each other to a point where you can be free around me and I can be free around you. How do we get there? And you see a lot of times scenarios, whoever this person that this is being communicated to, them not being receptive, them actually getting mad, and thinking that you're ungrateful because you're not accepting what they are giving you. It's just like, we're having a discussion and it's okay. I do think a lot of people are afraid to not know it all and to be able to learn someone. It's one thing to, just basically disregard your partner's wants and wishes and just say, you need to be grateful for what I'm offering you, and any other girl or man would be lucky to get what you're getting. And it's just like, or having that mature conversation and saying, you know what, I hear you, and either I'm not in a place where I'm able to do that for you, and there's some work that I need to do because there's some barriers or blocks that are preventing me from doing that, or I just don't know how, and maybe you could teach me how. What steps do we need to do so we can get there? Because I'm choosing this relationship, and I want to make it work, or whatever the situation may be. It's always a growing pain in a lot of situations, but it's also a real topic that a lot of people just don't discuss and aren't really ready to tackle, and and aren't even mature enough to be there. And it makes me wonder and really see and understand why a lot of these superficial relationships are going around, why people can date and it only lasts 6 months, 3 to 6 months, or 6 months to a year, and they on to somebody new. Because it's like, okay, around that time, y'all, the honeymoon phase is kind of over. We chilling, we really getting to know each other. The dust is settling. Now it's really time to really get to know each other, because we didn't do that in the beginning. And now we have these issues because we didn't do the work in the beginning to really date intentional, with intent, and I'm not ready or you're not ready to really dig into a real connection, because the way that we were connecting was fine, whatever we were doing. I just think that is it's just a big issue that really does need to be confronted. And it also ties into my whole theory of just not approaching everybody with this stock love. Like, so many people are quick to say, you know, I don't want you to treat me like your other females. I don't want you to treat me like your other dudes. I get that. But y'all need to do the same thing with your partners. You can't just go and meet somebody new and be like, well, I'm going to love you the same way I was loving all the other men that I've encountered in my life. Or I'm going to love you the same way all the other females that I encountered in my life, and that should be enough. It's just like, no, you have to learn your partner. Because what your ex and your past may have accepted may not be what your current or future may be accepting. So it's going to take some work, and it's going to take some time. You know, and of course, this only applies to people who are really like dating with intent or moving towards finding somebody with intent. If you're just out there just doing what you do, hey, more power to you. Be safe, have fun, you know, and do all of those things. But it really is important to learn your partner so you can provide a tailored love to that person, and you guys could connect even better, you know. But again, that's just my 2 cents. I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, and I will see you tomorrow.